Hello everybody, so obviously I have not been posting a lot of videos because I've actually been working again, so yippee, my summer is always overtaken by many tasks. But anyway, here is a small video that I'm going to start just to show you guys what I've been up to. I am making some sleeves for a costume for camp, and I'm going to be using a curtain to do that. So first you need a pattern, and I'm just using a pattern from a dress, but I'm only going to use the sleeves for it. So yeah, I'll just show you the process of what I did. So first, I'm going to cut off the top part of the curtain here. I chose this curtain because I kind of wanted a meshy, clear vibe. I'm trying to create an elf outfit from the Lord of the Rings, so it's not going to look exactly like I want it to look, but it's going to be on a budget. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the curtain with the pattern and make sure that I have enough space all around the pattern. And I'm just going to cut off the excess curtain so that it's not dragging down my whole fabric on the ground. Usually I would recommend using a bigger table for this, but I do not have a bigger table, so this is what I'm working with. And then once I have cut off the excess, I'm going to make sure that I line the curtain up with the pattern, and I'm going to start pinning the pattern to the curtain as I'm showing you here, and I'm going to pin it all around the curtain, or all around the pattern basically, making sure I have both the pattern and curtain pinned together so that it stays in place for when I'm going to cut it. So as you can see here, I have everything pinned. Making sure this helps so that the curtain does not move around when you're cutting it out of the shape of the pattern, basically, if that even makes sense. It's early, so I may not be making sense right now, but hopefully I am. But here, you can just basically watch a video and see what I'm doing to really understand what it is I'm doing. It's not super difficult. And then you take out your pins to reveal your pattern. And you basically want to do this one more time. You want to make sure you have two pieces, a front and back piece. However, for this one, it's not going to matter too much because I'm going to flip them inside out to sew them, because with sewing, you kind of want to, it's kind of odd, but you want to sew it inside out so that when you flip it, it will be, the good side of the fabric will be on the outside, if that makes sense. For anyone that knows how to sew, you'll probably understand what I mean by this, but yeah. And I also accidentally cut this curtain the wrong way. So as you can see here, one side, I cut it down, like cut it towards the stripes, and the other one I cut against the stripes. But it's fine, I'm not really gonna notice it when I put it together or when it becomes part of my outfit. So basically, oh yeah, here is a sleeve I've already finished. It's pretty rough looking, but it's gonna go underneath my clothing, so it's underneath a shirt, so it's not really gonna matter that much. But basically, this is the idea of how it will look. And like I said, you sew it inside out, and then when you flip it, the good part of the fabric will be on the outside. So the textured side of the curtain is going to be on the outside, and the flat part of the curtain is going to be on the inside. I also sewed on this elastic band, which was really hard to do, by the way. But this is kind of what it looks like when it's done. So this will be going underneath my shirt. Not this shirt, but a different shirt that I will be wearing. And you want to make sure that you actually pin this down really good, because the fabric moves around a lot, which makes it tricky to sew. And I usually sew it about 2 times to make sure it's extra strong. And I flip it inside out to make sure that I have sewed everything and that there are no holes anywhere. You're not going to sew everything together, you're just going to sew the side pieces together, because the top part where the hole is supposed to be for your arm. So you want to make sure you don't sew that part closed, otherwise you can't stick your arm through there. I will be making another video sometime soon to show you guys the rest of the project when I have time to do that. I may be doing that even today, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and come back for another one where I show you the progress on my costumes. And another costume that I've already worked on that I would love to show you guys in the next video. So yeah, come back for more, and I hope you enjoyed this video. You can see the pattern here, how I messed it up, but it won't be noticeable. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.